I want to really thank sir. It came from Big Bazaar. My schooling was done there. And what I saw in Big Bazaar, there was my biggest homeworks I used to do.
Okay.
After my college, after my work, I used to stand in Big Bazaar for like hours and for months. And
How old were you?
I was 17.
Yeah, very weird kid.
Yeah.
How many kids stand in Big Bazaar at 17?
So I stood in Big Bazaar. I saw something very weird, which I thought was very insightful at that time. This was 2013, 14, I guess. 14, probably. Yeah. So everybody was moving. This is Indore showroom, Treasure Island. Everybody was moving from solids to liquids. And that was very, very killer for me.
As detergent.
As detergent.
No. Everything. So from bathing soaps, you were going to shower gels. Hand soaps to hand wash gels. Dishwash baths to dishwash gels.
What year was this?
2013, 14 types.
Just started,
right? Yeah. And all the ads on television, so Lifebuoy, Dettol, they were big.
Yeah.
They were doing only hand washes. They stopped advertising. So I was like, because they are advertising liquids.
Yeah.
In Big Bazaar, the biggest display is of these products, So I was like, okay, that's interesting. And people were buying. And this was significantly at a higher price. And people were spending less time while choosing their liquids than soaps. So I was like, लोग कम time लगाते हैं, लोग ज़्यादा पैसे दे रहे हैं और ad भी ज़्यादा हो रही है. Killer category. Okay. So saw that. And then at that time in Big Bazaar and in all Kirana stores and everywhere, there used to be more at that time as well.
How does one spot these trends for somebody trying to build 0 to 1?
So
maybe I'll like to go on this, but anyway.
So I saw that, and at उस time पे my framework was why dishwash gel I chose, and that became one of the biggest products.
After you.
Dishwash gel because there was hand wash में बहुत सारे options थे. Big Bazaar का भी एक brand था शायद Sach, SACH, I guess, right? बहुत सारे products थे. Shower gel में बहुत थे. Dishwash gel में सिर्फ 2 ही थे. There were only 2, Vim and Pril. So because there were 2 products, I thought there's an opportunity because there are 2 products I can do, and they both were very distinctively colored, green and yellow. So I was like 2 different products. Yellow may be opportunity, green may be opportunity. Let's try to do something.
And did you figure this out by sitting in a supermarket?
Yeah, in front of Kirana stores. I saw that in Kirana as well. Yeah, so where were we? Why did people invest in me?
Yeah.
Okay, so because of this background where I was doing this, 2 things worked really well. One was we went on village and village, where like smallest cities where people thought that nobody will buy premium. And we were massive believers that if you can sell, like if you can teach them the value of it, they'll buy. Obviously the volumes are going to be less, but maybe there's worth a shot because you don't stand a chance in front of Unilever or P&G in the place where they anyway dominate. Okay, that was first. And second was a marketing or a branding, how do I say, framework that I still use is we say like, I believe in if I have, let's say 200 rupees, I would only pick up one person instead of trying to promote it to 200 people. उस टाइम पे ये मानते थे सब लोग that people used to believe that if ज़्यादा दिखता है तो ज़्यादा बिकता है. Right? This was the basic belief in distribution. Like if you're available, you can sell. So how do I get my brand seen more? So the first thing was, do I have enough money to get seen? Do I have enough marketing brain to get seen? Do I have enough? So none of us that. I was like, okay, let's compare me versus Vim because Vim was our biggest competitor in dishwash gels. So Vim has more money than me to advertise in India. Yes. Vim has more money than me to advertise in my state. Yes. Vim has more money to advertise than me in my city. Yes. But does he have more money to market to these 10 houses in my colony? Probably not. Because if I have only 10,000 rupees and if I'm only promoting in one colony, I'll be seen in that entire colony versus an MNC brand.
Is that an important insight? If you're starting afresh, micro geography?
So in distribution, in like physical distribution, this worked well because my whole colony started believing that, oh, ye brand kuch naya chalta hoga. Because in the beginning in distribution, people... So here's what I believe, like, there's a journey which a customer goes through. Conversation, convincing and conversion. Okay. So first is a customer ask himself or herself. They converse with themselves that, hey, ये कहीं देखा है, maybe अच्छा दिखता है, बहुत जगह दिख रहा है. Is it happening everywhere? So that's a conversation going on. There's something.
Right.
Then second is convincing. So convincing is, you talk to your friends, you see someone else buying it, or maybe in distribution-led India where the physical distribution happens, the shopkeeper is a key influencer to convince you. He's like, Bhabhi ji, ye le jao. And if the shopkeeper said it, Bhabhi ji will take it. You will take it. Bhaiya will take it. Right?
How
That's
do you
the
convince the shopkeeper?
margins, and I'll come to that.
It's all incentive driven though. I think, but your point, if you start something new, my sense is I think being a shark in a pond is always better than doing something else. I don't know whether that's distribution or a niche, right? If you want to launch an ethnic, I wouldn't go against the big guys. I mean,
So you're saying when you're beginning,
be
big
focused,
fish, small
right?
pond, not small fish in the sea.
Yeah,
So that's
I
the same
think
thing
so.
which we did.
I mean, my read, right?
Do you agree, Kishore?
No, I would, obviously that is correct, but I will come into the market by another route. So that's what they have done in a way. So you will find a niche and enter into the market by a different way. That's it.
So that's the second thing which worked for us, because we used no parking boards, digital boards, posters just in one area. So it looked like
No parking boards?
So in tier 2, tier 3 cities, there's a no parking board, which people put on their bungalows.
You advertise.
To advertise, you put a no parking, and then up and down you put like that.
Up and down of that you have.
You have your advertising. So we used all of that, right? Then what we started doing is we stood on a transporting place where we because we wanted to expand out of our city, Indore. So we said these transport guys, आपका जो rickshaw है, whatever your rickshaw, the loading गाड़ी is, I'm gonna repair it. Okay, I'll repair it for you. From the aesthetics of it. So the aesthetics and repairment would take us like $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. But then in exchange, I would paint your whole rickshaw into Jadugar. So I got like thousands of these rickshaws who would roam around the entire state. And then there was a number and people started calling me.
Hi, I'm Nikhil Kamath. I'd love to know what you thought of the episode. Comment, like and subscribe. And thank you for watching.